everybody. It's your girl Nisha. Coming to you from the car. On my way to rehearsal. Decided to talk to you guys for a few minutes about something. It's raining out here. See? It's a rainy day. And I'm feeling it. Kind of wanted to talk to you guys about Troy Davis and his situation that he has going on. It's kind of depressing. It's actually sad to see that this man won't get any justice when it clearly shows that he's innocent. And yeah, like I don't know. It's kind of devastating. Like I put on Twitter earlier that when it's between black people and white people, there is no justice for black people. It's not to be on some racist stuff, and it's not to say that every white person out there is racist, but it is to say that racism is still out there, and it's really not going anywhere anytime soon. And yeah, so I don't know, like I just hope we have some answers. Like, and a lot of people on Twitter weren't really caring about this situation. And, you know, I feel bad because we were so busy laughing about Ray J and Fabulous and talking about their situation and things tougher than Ray J when this man is going through the worst situation that I can even imagine anybody going through. I can't even imagine being on death row for a crime that I know that I did not commit, and knowing that any day now I can be killed. And that's the other thing, like the family, they want justice and they want to know, you know, they're saying that they're the victims and all this other stuff. And I understand what they may be going through, because it cannot be easy to lose someone. But at the end of the day, you're doing to his family what he supposedly did to yours. What is the purpose of killing him? For what? For justice? That doesn't bring justice. That's just retaliation. And in the end, nobody wins because now everybody dead. That's not justice. So I don't understand that part. And I don't know. I just think we have to do better. We have to stick together more than we are now, because right now it's just nobody's really saying anything. Like, I didn't even know about the situation. And, you know, thank goodness for the media now, but really, the media wasn't, you know, all the gossip websites that us young black folk look at weren't really saying much about this guy. And if they were, it's probably one little article, and they weren't really, you know, on it every day like maybe they should have. They weren't updating us on that like they were updating us on Ray J and Fabulous. They weren't updating us on that like they were updating us on, you know, Kim Kardashian's wedding. So I feel like, you know, they could have did a little better with that. But even when they did, like, you know, the trending topic today is, who is Troy Davis? And you can tell it's a whole bunch of us young folk up there. I mean, do your research. I did mine. He was all over my timeline by a bunch of celebrities. It's not like people I was following or my followers were saying anything about it. It was celebrities that were talking about it. And I was just like, who is this guy? And I researched it, and I kept reading. I didn't just read one story. I didn't read half of one. I read every story that I possibly could until I was just fed up to where I'm like, I can't even read anymore. And shout outs to Big Boy from Outkast for loading people up and, you know, heading out there. I think it's Jacksonville, Georgia. He went out there and I don't know. I really don't know. And somebody tweeted something that it really made a lot of sense. You know, they were saying if this was 1968, he would be a free man because, you know, good and well, Martin and them, everybody would have been rallying and flipping tables. Well, they wouldn't be flipping tables over, but they would really be out there trying to get this man out, boycotting and striking, and they were really good for that stuff. But what do? We don't do any of that. We don't even show that we care. we just keep tweeting about smoking weed, or we keep tweeting about girls, or we keep tweeting about materialistic things that we can't even afford because we broke. And this man is really sitting here, in any moment now, they're going to strap him in that chair and inject him with something. That's going to be the end of it. What is it going to take for us to stick together and fight for justice for each other? Because if that was your cousin, you would want people to be out there rallying and fighting and doing whatever, but it doesn't concern you. Nobody cares. You yelling free Gucci and free T.I., and them fools committing crimes, and they getting out and going right back in. And not to throw stones at them or throw them under the bus, but they're actually committing crimes, and they're, the lifestyle that they rap about. And you talking about freedom, free Boosie. I don't even know what he did, but he ain't ever getting out. And they're saying free him, but what about Troy Davis? This man is innocent. The evidence is that there is no evidence. There is no evidence linking him to this crime. The 9 jurors that said that testified against him the first time, they came back and said, look, alright, them cops forced us to lie and to say that he did it. He didn't do it. So why is he still in jail? My reason? Because he's a black man that killed a white man. He didn't even have to kill a man. He's just a black man. And a white man is dead. I don't know. I just hope that there is a rainbow at the end of this storm we're having here. God help us all.